It's working. All right. Good morning, everyone. Me and my sidekick Case are ready to get loaded up.
Yeah. I want them right here.
And you got the spare key too, because I lost the keys to the dump truck.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I found them. Mommy found them. Well, actually, I found them. But let's get the Bobcat out and get loaded up, because today we're doing some sprinklers.
Huh? What? Today
we're doing sprinklers.
Today we're doing fiddling and playing now.
Yeah. That's what Daddy does all day, huh? Yep. Alrighty, guys and gals. Camera's dirty. But today, on this edition of the Landscaper, we gotta do, customer had a home edition. Anyways, they got into the main line, wiring, one of the zones, I think, just one. So we're gonna go in and just rework that and get it all reconnected. Do a little grading, seed prep, and lay some sod. Probably, well, I'll order the sod today, we'll lay it tomorrow. But it's been a rough few days. Two of the guys that work for me disappeared, Ryan and Jeremy, so haven't even came and got their checks. So I figure something really bad happened. Fred was also sick last week, so it was yours truly doing it all. Thankfully, everyone was kind of looking forward to the holiday, so the phone wasn't ringing off the hook. It's 7:30 and I've already had 3 calls. So now that the weather's picking up, last week was great. This Memorial Day weekend, guys, if you're anywhere near the Midwest, man, let me know how the weather was, but it was amazing, nice and cool. I was able to do a lot of work around my house. Should have done some work around the barn, but anyways, we got Freckles in here just hanging out. Yeah, so I just got the trailer unloaded from last week. Oh, well, yeah, Wednesday. So I had Ryan and Jeremy through Tuesday, and Wednesday through the rest of the week was I didn't have anyone. So that's a tough one when you experience that. But I just figured I'd add that in there. I was gonna not bring that up, but I feel like if there's anyone that has a business like this, just gives us a better chance to relate to each other and things like that. So I'm gonna wait for Fred to get here. We're loaded up. We got to get gas. Minnie's greased up. I greased this and got everything we needed. So just get some fuel in the Dodge, and we're ready to go. All right, guys. So here it is. This was actually supposed to be graded, and this is what we've got. This is not what I was expecting. So we'll get with the homeowner and see what's up. We got all kinds of stuff wiring there. Oh, it looks like a somewhat of a repair. All right. I have no idea what's going on. I think we might be reusing the old backflow. Let's see if the elevation of that backflow works too. Gotta have that 12 inches. So we'll see. All right, so quick change of plans. We're not gonna do a full zone install. We're gonna do some repairs, the repairs that I pointed out, and then reconnect and just run a new main wire. So that's the plan. Go ahead and get unloaded, and I'm gonna use the trencher to kind of loosen some of this dirt up for Fred, because it's really dry here already. And as long as we don't hit anything, should be all right. It's gonna be a messy one on the flush, but we'll see. All right, so I've advised the customer that this is probably not the best way to go, but went ahead and was cutting the fabric so I could trench for a new wire. And I don't know if it's drip. I'm gonna assume it's drip, but it could be funny pipe in here. So had I not cut that, going right over it, which is bothersome, especially knowing that these pipes here are maybe 4 inches in the ground. So they're gonna put some steps here, so I'm gonna have to come out of my main line farther than what I want, but I'm gonna try and hug that house. I figure if they dug there and didn't hit anything, hopefully I don't either. But we'll see. All right, so customer decided to go ahead and just do new zones, new lines, new wires. It's gonna be good. So better trenches. Cut back to the valve box. So Fred's got our prime and gluing going on, and sanding. He's got sandpaper next to him there. Yep, green, green, green. Scotch Brite pads. No, we are not a sponsor of Scotch Brite yet. Yet. Alright, I ain't no Florida boy, but I'm hot today. I'm sweating. But out of pipe, so I gotta head back and get some. So leaving Fred here so I can take the trailer and get some more pipe. And yeah, he's not gonna have a whole lot left to do, so it's a bummer, but it is what it is. But we'll get it wrapped up here and set up the sunshade on the valve box and have a good old time. All right. So we got some clouds finally. We also got some tree roots. So I didn't get the video of this valve box, but all that in just one box. So it's really not that big of a deal, but just the fact that it's over the top. But whatever. So we're gonna cut these out, slam the rest of the pipe in. Alright guys, so the heat's here, middle of the day. Haven't had lunch. I'm about to go mess with Fred. But I cut that a little short. Or I didn't have enough pipe, so I said close with no cigar. Hey Fred, can you dig any faster? No. I told the camera, I was like, I'm gonna come back here and mess with Fred. It's hot. He hasn't ate lunch. I did. Alright guys, so it's hot. Had to put my belt on. It's that season where you wake up 200 pounds and you go to bed 185. So slimming down through the day. Fred's already hosed himself off about half a dozen times. No joke. I got the whole red, you know, that old neck shade going on here with the backwards hat. But yeah, I'm putting the backflow on now. So it's our first hot day, so the footage is kind of scarce and sparse, but we're getting it. Fred's getting it. Alright, well, 3 pieces of funny pipe later, we're calling it a day because Fred's lost his brain cells to the heat. And that's just how we're both feeling right now. So we'll wrap this up tomorrow. We're gonna start a little earlier and there's a drain pipe we gotta fix, I guess. So bring a coupling and a little 4-inch. But it's hot. It's that first hot day. Everyone, it gets everybody. Especially if you wear bitch mittens like Fred.
Come on, man.
I'm totally messing with you on camera, but apparently it finally hit the nerve. All right, till tomorrow. He is laughing. He is laughing. But we don't have any spit in our mouths because we're that tired and thirsty. All right, clean the dirt off the camera. Quick shave yesterday, finally, after a long weekend. Sorry for all that hot weather yesterday. I went home and jumped in the pool in the sun. I'm a little sunburned today. It's Diego.
Yes, sir.
Say hello to the YouTube world,
Hello. Hello, hello. Morning.
man. Morning. I've had a morning. Forgot my wallet. Had to get glue and primer. Probably didn't have to get primer, but be safe until the delivery comes tomorrow. Fred got his width back today, he says.
Yeah.
He says.
I do.
He does. So we're just backfilling and wrapping up. What do you got left here?
These.
Okay. Make sure that wire's down there good. And yeah, good.
Cool.
Alright, so I just wanted to add that since I said I had to go and get glue, what kind of irrigation contract doesn't keep glue on hand? I have glue, but I have clear medium duty. So I needed to get my 1.5 primer. Just not a whole lot, and I don't want to run out. But I had to get my rain or shine because I don't want to be here all day. We're supposed to plant 9 trees yesterday, and clearly we're here still. So, Gary, we're coming. We're coming, Gary. Nothing like hard clay and tree roots. Alright, so I got it all cleaned out, but I got a decommissioned line here. Customer said all the valves work, but that can't be right. So I'm gonna go ahead and have them turn the water. I'm gonna flush my line here, reconnect the main, and see what's going on. Alright, so we turned one of these valves on and we have a leak here. So we don't know what that's to. We got another one on. So we're gonna investigate a little more here. Alright, so I'm guessing either valve's bad or debris in this one. Couldn't get it shut off. There's a leak on that line. We didn't trench there, dig at all, so who knows what we're getting into, but I'm gonna clean the valve out and see if we can't trigger a different zone and see what activates what here. Supply the whole system, just kind of go backwards, but don't want to fill it full of water. So here we go. This is why I can't keep a schedule. Customers, if you're watching this, this is why I'm late. We never know what we're getting into, and you never know what's going to happen. So this is part of this business. Apologies, but we just try and do a good job. Where's the tent?
Oh, the tent. And then he said 10. So, I mean, I can't find the extension. I haven't seen it since,
There's our problem. A bunch of rock and debris. But with this much going on, it's kind of normal, expected. All right, so it was a error here. We ended up teeing into this main. I thought that was where, you know, the manifold kind of continued on and beyond to the next box. Teed in, and now we have a main line leak here. So the boys are digging that. And I'm gonna go ahead and put an end cap on this line here so I can get a head over there. Yucky. All right, guys. So the glues is drying, and I'm trying to get these guys out of here so they can go and do another job. It's getting a little late in the day, so really trying to hustle. But we're digging up this drain pipe that I hit with the trencher, and turns out that it's actually been collapsed by all the construction traffic. So we're gonna go pretty far back with it to make this repair. But did you get anywhere with the collapse? No, it's probably collapsed all the way back here, I'd assume, huh?
Yeah, the other piece came out.
What other piece?
This little piece.
Oh, that little piece. So there's a all right. Jeez. All right. Let's see what's up next on this one. I still hear water flowing. I don't know if that's good or bad. Normally it's bad, but we're building pressure. We've stopped building pressure. So I don't think that's going to be what the customer wants. We'll try. Let's go see. That valve has to be leaking by. That's why that head's dripping.
Yep.
But can we go one of them valve? There's a valve box over there by his flower bed in the corner, and just turn one of them. I guess we'll go with them. Actually, they said there's a hose here somewhere involved with it. Oh, we got air. We got water. I guess we did her. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and turn the rest of the zones on. Yeah. Alright, guys. So, yesterday, we weren't able to restore water to that whole system. There's like random tees off the main line. And anyway, he has to run a whole new line. He's gonna run a line through his house since he has a basement crawl space, and repower those other two zones on the other side of his house. When we capped that one line, it just gave power, or not power, backhaul power, but water to just the outdoor spigot that's ran off the irrigation. So that's where we're gonna wait on that. We'll get back to it next week. Today we gotta add a couple zones for a customer. Well, it's actually one zone, but it's neighbors to each other. It's new construction. So Fred's here. I don't know what he thinks he is, a Lucky Charm wearing green, but laundry just must not have happened for him. Even though he left early yesterday, still didn't do his laundry. So we'll see how it goes. All right, guys, back on this job. Customer wants us to run pipe around his foundation, I think, to get a service line, a supply line to the other two valve boxes, so temporarily. But anyways, I'm just looking for some things. We're waiting on him to get out of a meeting. So that's where we are at right now. All right, so one of you guys can start digging up that box.
Okay.
The other one, dig up this box down here. Watch the wiring. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna take this fitting right here that the homeowner bought, and your main line's gonna basically come out where that wiring is. So we're just gonna elbow over, tee up, and put this on here. We could probably just put a 90. I don't know, maybe he wants to keep this hose bib on there. I guess he could always close it off. Then we got to put a cap on it. I just do a 90 and put this on there. I wouldn't use the T. Maybe I should ask him. I don't. He's already got a garden hose bib. So yeah, I'd probably just do a 90. That way we don't have to put a 1-inch cap on here. Because I mean, we could put a plug in it, but whatever. Yeah, I guess that's what we'll do. So we got to get down here, find the main supply line here, the main supply line over there. So let's start with digging these up, and then I'll wire it up real quick. All right, so here is the controller. What a rat's nest, so many wires. I guess you use what you have. All right, so I'm gonna leave the camera with these guys. I gotta go do some turn-ons, a small repair. So gotta get, I figured it'd be better footage here, but we'll see how good they do with it. So here's to it.
All right, we just got done putting in the green pipe. Fred's about to go hit the other side, finish up over there. Looks pretty good. Now we're up on to the next side. All right, Fred just got put in the union with a T, the 90s, you know, looking real nice. Now, next part is the hard part. We'll get it done. Wires next. Let's go, baby.
Alright guys, we are here to grade and sod. So, we'll get this wrapped up real quick. Well, we found our leak from the other side, so that's where we'll cap it. I'm leaving Fred there. He's just gonna rake it out. The land plane did really good as usual, so hardly any handwork. I'm gonna go get sod, and Fred's just gonna kind of fine tune it, but we're gonna plug the other end of the leak, or he is, for those other two zones that we couldn't. The customer just didn't want to repower, so I'm curious to see how well this hose bib does. But I think it's only like a 1/2-inch hose. It's definitely only a 1/2-inch spigot. So I didn't get to see it run yesterday. So I'm gonna go get the sod and we'll head back. All right, well, came to get sod and had a little issue. I thought you were joking when you said you were a new guy. I thought you were messing with me.
Yeah. Well, I've done it before, but I never had that to happen.
Oh, hey dude, it happens.
Off to one side or another.
Yeah, it happens. Dude, they dumped the pallet. What? Yeah, they dumped one. So the one in the back's like a halfer. The rest of it's, I just had them put in the bucket and dump it in. It was the guy's first day. I'm like, dang. It's whatever though. Looks pretty good.
They drain or leak? Am I fixing it or just capping it?
Yeah, you're just plugging it.
Okay, because it's a pipe. Straight up, it's a piece of pipe.
Yeah, you're just gonna cut it and cap it.
Okay.
All right. Wish you'd have texted me and asked me that question, huh? It's going in. 20 minutes in. Slamming it. All right, gents. Fred's loading up. We got the heads running. That's a job well done. Come on out here. So the gentleman thinks his well pump's actually going out. It's only putting out 30 psi, which is just killing me on my coverage. I'm still getting 25% arc to arc coverage. So we actually panicked, and that's on 6 heads. I think they're running 2.0 tips, so I actually had to tap into another line, another zone, which isn't a big deal for what they're doing, to get that flow. But we got it. The one I did tap into, I put another Hunter, and I put the big boy 6.0 tip in it. Power stroke diesel. And I'll show you the coverage on that. I turned it down really low, and I really like the high volume tip turned down. It's like the best coverage ever. Forget using fan tips. You run one of these puppies, but you can see it just takes forever just to build the pressure, and you can watch it right now. We're not hitting a fence here, and you can just maybe listen to it as we watch it move. You guys see how it's increasing its flow? You can just hear the pressure gets just louder. My lens is really dirty, but anyways, this is the coverage you get out of the 6.0. So it's pretty nice. 30-foot fan tip basically.
What is that? What's that say? What's that do?
Say no for them fly.
Like and subscribe?
Yeah.
Stand over here. Now tell me. What does that say?
Say no for them fly.
Show me hold that up. What is that?
It's no for them fly. See you turn it on.
Yeah, just go back by the dump truck and say it one more time.
Say no for them fly.
One more time. Like and subscribe.
Yeah.
Like and subscribe.
Yeah. See you turn it on.
Yeah, it's on right now.
Mega! Don't put that one!
Oh! He tackled me. He's 3D. Yeah.